How are you doing, Kumi, Director of Greenpeace? What's your reaction?
It's been one Floppenhagen, or an Openhagen, or a Brokenhagen. The list is long. A cop-out in Hagen was one.
Fuck up in Hagen.
Yeah. Given the kind of time that we've had, 2 years since Bali,
Yeah.
to come here and have this result is a betrayal of our children and grandchildren's futures, basically. I think what we can take away is that almost every leader now unanimously accepts the science,
Yep.
unanimously accepts that climate change is happening now and already having an impact, and that the impacts in future will be worse, that rich countries have a higher level of responsibility, and that they need to be generous in terms of supporting developing countries financially and otherwise to cope. But getting those top-line agreements agreed was not the only thing we wanted. We wanted specifics.
Well, we wanted fair, ambitious, binding deal. Which one of those four did we get? Fair?
On fair, no.
Ambitious?
Absolutely not. In fact, in some ways, the ambition went in the other way, because even in
G8
in Italy, there was a little more specific ambition put on the table.
Even less. Binding?
We've basically been put in bondage here.
I mean, they took that phrase, legally binding, out.
Yeah.
And a deal? Do we even have a deal?
I think right until the last second of this formal part of the meeting, there was a confusion about what has been really agreed, because the Copenhagen Accord essentially is a footnote in formal terms in actually what comes out of the formal part of this, because they say we note the Copenhagen Accord. And the big problem is it sounds so much like a G8 communique, and we know G8 communiques outstanding in their ability to deliver less than 10% of what they promise. And this time around, they can't get away with it. And so it's really important that leaders recognize that we are not prepared to wait for the next conference of the parties in Mexico in November next year. Time is running out, and they have to get, after Christmas, roll up the sleeves and come back and work out ways. And quite frankly, we don't need to have them flying around all the time around the world. There's technology available. They need to start dialoguing and coming up with agreements and moving the process along. And we would say latest Bonn next year, when there's a formal meeting of the conference of the June next year. June 2010. They need to actually put substance on the table, so that we can look our children and grandchildren in our eyes and say, listen, we're moving forward to secure your futures.
Okay. How do you think?
Take care.
See you soon, See you in the new year.
Bye.
Bye, Kumi. He's so